Welcome and good day.
Mark, you were supposed to say, make it so!
Yeah.
Or you're supposed to say, make it go.
Mr. Mark over here wants a
You
proper
missed- he
intro,
wants
and
a
he
cue.
totally missed the boat on this
You
thing.
keep saying, let's have a cue. So I gave you a cue, and what happened?
No, we're not starting over. We are in the
Crickets.
flow now, dude.
Crickets.
We are
Crickets.
in the flow.
Good job, Mark. You missed your opportunity. Now you're going to have to wait 24 freaking hours.
See, the people listening have no clue what the hell we're talking about, though.
It's true.
And it's going to be weird.
All right, so
It makes no sense.
let's
But
fill
that's
them
how
in.
we start
Let's
off.
fill them in.
Well,
So
what
Mark
we're
has
gonna
always
do,
wanted a proper introduction
a
to the
cue,
pod.
a hand cue.
I just don't like how we
He
start
wants
in like
music.
this.
He wants, a 70-piece orchestra.
The biggest belch.
I do.
He does.
And then
Well,
when we
he's-
finally give him a proper intro, he totally
I
craps
want
the
a
bed.
20-minute intro.
Well,
10 minutes
craps
a
his
show.
pants anyway.
Maybe 15.
Mark, next time we'll work on it.
Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
All right.
So the fun part is that Mark was supposed to say, make it go.
No.
Make
Josh
it so.
is telling me
make it
all
go.
this
Oh, make it
while
go.
I'm laughing because of something that happened earlier. And
Well,
I'm not
while
even
he's
paying-
laughing
I'm not
because
paying attention.
Mark pooed his pants while I was down, while my head was
Logan
down,
just
and I'm
upset because I
dealing
totally
with,
got him.
my toe itching, so I had to undo my shoe.
You know, I
and
will
Mark just
say-
lets loose some poop flying in his pants.
I will say this. Notice, everyone, that Logan is saying poop instead of the other word.
Now, why am I saying poop?
Because
Josh?
it's a live event. Live.
No, because it's a clean pod.
Yeah.
And also live, we tend to
We do clean
And it is
pods at live pods.
So with it being a clean pod, we have none other than Son of Geek here.
Hola.
All right,
Hold
that's
on.
all he could come up
3
with.
years of Spanish lessons, and all you could say is
I
hola.
haven't taken
That's-
Spanish lessons for 3 years.
That's all he
Gosh.
could. That's all he could
Oh,
muster
man.
is "Hola."
He hasn't
Not,
taken them for
not,
3 years.
not something
3
like
years ago.
"Hello, fans! Yes, my long-awaited return to the 2 Geeks 1 Mic pod is here." No, instead
no.
it's more
Hola.
"Hola."
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás los bibliotecas?
¿Dónde está la queso? So,
All right, anyway.
Pokedex is out. I want to see this.
Pokedex.
Pokedex. I want you to open up Pokemon Go,
I don't have Pokemon
and
Go.
it's a Pokedex measuring contest.
I don't have
right now.
Pokemon Go on my phone. My wife does.
You saying I have the biggest Pokedex right now?
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was an epic fail as far as
Shut up.
introducing
Hold up.
music.
Let me do this again. I can do this
It
again.
was pretty terrible.
That was bad.
Here, let's do this. Now do
We
it.
would have been better off.
Don't let me down, Pokemon. Oh yeah!
Seriously, dude?
What's up, son?
A little 2-second bit.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
where I'm at.
This just in. Josh and
2-second
Logan
You know
suck.
what?
Each other off.
Because everybody listening will know what that is.
Okay, well, everybody listening, first off, we need to address one thing right out the gate.
Everybody.
The viewing party for our Luke Cage season 1 premiere.
You're
Yes,
gonna
we need to
derail
talk
me
about
like
that.
We
Yes,
have to.
we have
We're
to.
not even a month. We have less than a month.
We have less than a month. So people, if you want to watch the Luke Cage season 1 premiere on Netflix with the 2 Geeks 1 Mic pod, then you need to like, share, comment, and then we will pick at random.
So they have to enter something. How do we do that?
Yeah,
On
they comment.
Facebook.
They
just-
comment.
yeah.
If they comment on Facebook, that will automatically
They have to
enter
comment and share it.
Of course, like we said, you have to live in the state or be willing to fly yourself
And
in.
like.
I don't care.
Them.
And like.
And put yourself up. And feed yourself and all that.
All right, so now that the elephant has been addressed, we're not in a room.
No, we're not. We're outside.
We're outside.
That's why the
There's-
fans can hear the cars.
Yeah.
Right across the street
'Cause,
from the mental hospital.
That's true.
Where I just got, I just got out, so they had to
Because
come over
this is
here.
just-
I,
this is
I'm actually not
Yeah.
allowed without.
Mike's not,
I have to
or
be
Mark's
100
not
feet
allowed
from it.
to drive, so we actually had to come down here so that he could walk across the street
Yeah,
to
and
where
I
we were
really
doing the
can't be more
pod.
than 100 feet from my home right now.
or children.
Or children.
Yeah.
So,
There are
so
two children
Pokemon
here, right
Go. Mark, did you get
Oh
it?
yeah, okay.
Did you
so
get Pokemon Go?
now. It's not because I'm a pervert. It's because I like to kill
Mark.
children. I
Focus.
just want to make that
Focus.
clear.
Pokemon Go?
What about Pokemon Go?
Did you get it? Do you play it?
I am not a player of Pokemon. I'm going to be the Riker of this episode where you're going to have to explain things to me. But
Well, you and
I
Logan
have done
both.
some research.
No, I've played it. I played it on my wife's phone.
But he doesn't know what.
Do you guys have a shared Facebook
I'm
account
going to be
too?
No.
completely honest. As a 35-year-old man, I don't care about Pokemon, nor do I care about Pokemon Go. So
You don't care
How
about.
dare you? This is the
Yeah.
topic of the pod today, Mark.
I'm
So you
just
don't care
saying I
about the
don't.
pod? Why don't you just go back across
No,
the
I care
street?
about
is
the
he
pod. That
doing?
is why I broke
I
out
don't know.
of the mental institution.
Dude,
You know,
to
here's-
myself.
He's
I have to say
purposely
a couple
trying to
things.
sabotage this pod.
Listen, no,
break
yo.
out.
No, I'm
Walk
just
across
trying to
the
make
street.
a statement that I am an adult man.
You should
who
be.
does
Well,
not
I'm an
play.
adult man too.
I'm an
but
adult
you
man,
should.
and
You
I
should
have
be like.
92 Pokemon.
You know
Well,
what?
they're
I
more
play
bad
Pokemon Go.
than you do.
I'm a grown ass man. And I'm not ashamed to say I play Pokemon Go.
He's also a brony.
Are you a brony?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
My
that's
daughters like the ponies, not me.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
that's why you know all their names and their
Dress up and
order
go
of
to
appearance
conventions
and
without his children.
special powers.
You know, I
and
bet if I
everything
showed you
about
one of
them.
those.
Yeah.
I bet if I showed you one of those ponies,
Because the
you'd be like,
girls
oh,
tell
that's-
me
It's
that's
true.
that.
You know, I will say this. I get weird looks at work because people are like, haha, ponies. And I'm like, yeah, that one right there. That, and everybody looks at me weird. I'm
That's
like,
Pinkie Pie, dog.
I got 2 daughters. Don't judge me.
That's Pinkie Pie.
They
That's
still-
Rainbow
I've
Dash.
known
Rainbow
Josh my
Dash.
entire life, and I've never met these daughters, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, crap, you haven't met these
So
guys.
seriously,
Walked
I got
out.
Pokemon Go. I'm
It's
Team
chill.
Mystic. The blue
Son of
team.
Blue
Geek,
team,
ruiner
okay.
of jokes.
Team Mystic.
I think my
Hey,
wife
cuz.
is red.
There's
I
a
think she's on
friend
red
behind
team.
us right now.
Yes, she's Team Valor.
All right.
Valor.
Valor. Okay.
We got Son
See,
of Geek here
So
too,
Son of Geek knows what my wife
knows
is all
what's
about
up.
on the Pokemon
He
Go.
knows what's up.
Me, when we're driving around, my wife just hands me her phone and says, "Here, collect Pokies."
Collect Pokies.
So we'll
I
be
will,
driving
uh,
around. I'll be flipping Pokeballs at little Pokies.
I know that there are some rare Pokemon out there.
And sometimes
And,
when Pokemon run
that's-
away, I
that's
be
all
flipping
I
Poke
know.
fingers at them.
Way to kill it, Mark.
Did he just stop
but-
mid-sentence of what he was trying to say?
He said there were rare Pokemon out
And
there.
that's all I know. And then I stopped. And
There are actually, there's one Pokemon here by the name of Tauros, who is only available in North America.
Wow. Is there that way in
So,
other countries?
so
though?
they've got
all those
North
Japanese
American
people-
exclusivity.
Yeah,
Yes, but are there
Wow.
other Pokemon exclusive to those countries or those areas or
all those poor Japanese people that
those
want.
continents?
Well, it's all anime stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
it's just more
that's what,
popular here.
that's
I
Well,
what-
the original,
The Japonese are all about is anime.
the original Pokemon was a Game Boy game.
Right.
Original,
I remember that.
old school.
Wait.
Yeah.
Then they
So
made a cartoon.
that's where Pokemon
then they
came
made
from, a
the
video game,
cartoon.
and then they made the cartoon.
It was originally a Game Boy game. There
Josh
was
is
red and
schooling
blue,
us all here.
and
Yeah, they could
after that, that's when they made Pokemon Indigo League. That was the cartoon that
I
they
just
made.
remember Team Rocket, whatever, because my
Yes.
niece used to watch that show when I used to play.
Yeah, my daughter was dressed up like Pikachu at Comic-Con, and there were a whole bunch of people dressed up like Team Rocket. And every time we ran into them, we'd be like, "Don't take my Pikachu!"
Which one was dressed up as
Inara.
cute? That's funny.
Eevee was Sonic. Sonic
See
the
now,
Hedgehog.
when Pokemon first came out, I think
makes
my
sense, he does
youngest
love
brother
Sonic.
was, I think he was like 10 or something. Like, when did it come out?
I was a freshman
definitely
in
was in the
high
90s
school.
somewhere.
No, I was a sophomore in high school.
Okay,
So it was 96,
94.
97,
95.
6, 7. You know what?
What
year
The
did
you
internet
graduate?
Right here, 99.
96 or 97.
You graduated
Josh is
in
right.
99?
Yeah. Why is that
Well, because I'm sitting there thinking that we graduated the same year.
negative?
We've already established that you're older than us by, what, a couple years or something?
I'm the granddaddy of this bunch, baby.
You are.
Granddaddy!
I'm actually the youngest besides Son of Geek. I'm younger than Josh by 12 days.
Let's see. Pokemon Red and Blue came out February 96.
Okay.
And
So I would have been junior.
There's actually
Man.
a pretty funny thing
Now we're hanging out with the older kids. We're cool.
that we can't go into on this episode because this is a clean episode. but
Clean pod. What do we got? Ah! We'll just call them
see.
bedroom massagers.
So I can't see
massagers.
it.
Yes,
Let's
there's
just call them
Pokemon
Pokemon.
themed
Bedroom massagers.
Pokemon.
personal massagers.
I would assume that I
Pokemon.
probably can't
That's clean enough.
What?
I would assume that I probably can't see it.
And they don't poke a man.
Well, they could.
If you know, they could.
Well, they could.
They can poke whatever you want, I suppose.
They could poke.
Different country.
They could poke Iman.
Yes, they could.
Iman.
But normally they poke
They
a
could
woman.
poke
bottom?
Iman.
But normally they poke a woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, woman.
I actually saw
Oh.
a
Alright,
video.
okay,
That's
so-
that's why it's dangerous to Google things nowadays.
Oh,
It
it's
is,
totally
because if you ever
dangerous,
saw
dude.
Ted 2, there's a really... I can't mention BBC.
I mean, all you have
It's
to
everywhere.
do is misspell one word, and it's going to open
It's
up the
done.
floodgates.
I'm not
dude.
talking about the station, BBC.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Don't
ever
say
see
it, Mark.
Ted 2? Every time you
I think I
Google
fell
something.
asleep watching that or something.
I never saw
Yeah.
either one, Mark.
These
Ted
two give
1
me,
was
these
awesome.
two give me crap all the time.
Ted was awesome.
Ted was awesome.
Ted 2 was funny,
Dude.
but it's not as funny, but it is
I'm
funny.
sorry, Seth MacFarlane is a talking teddy bear.
I don't sound that much like Peter.
Oh man, so funny, dude. All right, so Pokego.
I saw
Pokemon
a video
Go.
earlier that was Mewtwo versus
You know what my favorite part about Pokemon Go was the news stories that came out.
Are you
Oh, about people finding dead people.
People finding dead people, people causing wrecks.
disturbing.
And then there were even a string of news articles about
Jeez, dude.
dude,
That's awesome.
Hey, in case you're listening, guy just drove by, get a muffler check, please.
serious.
He's a diesel, dude.
I know, I just wanted
He should
to
still-
say something.
Anyway, my personal favorite was there's a whole string of people that were being checked into a hospital. And they were like, oh, my legs, oh. And it's
What?
because they'd never got off the couch.
Oh,
And now they were
exercise?
walking around hatching Pokemon and catching Pokemon.
They were
and
that
they
out
were in the
of shape?
hospital because they were that out of shape. They had severe
wow.
muscle cramps and leg pain, and it was like, oh my God, you never got off the couch, never got out of your freaking chair, and now you got Pokemon. You want to go catch some Pokemon, and
The favorite
end
story I've heard about Pokemon so far has been my niece was in the park, and apparently there were like, I don't know, 100 people there or something, all of them on their phones, just walking in groups.
yeah,
Like, just drones.
Mm-hmm.
Just walking around doing Pokemon, not even talking to each other.
We go on Poke hunts.
yeah.
And apparently there's actually someone, an adult, I heard, fought a child because the child took the same Pokemon that he was trying to get. An adult fought a child over a Pokemon.
Really?
See, I think a lot of these stories are fabricated.
People are dead
No,
serious.
that was
about
actually
Pokemon,
one
dude.
that I knew someone that was there.
All right,
Witnessed
so,
this.
so don't give us some seventh-hand
All right.
story, Mark. So my
It's
cousin's
not.
daughter,
I
who's
said I knew
got a
someone that was
friend,
there.
The
That's
thing
much
is,
different
uncle's
than saying
brother.
that. I knew someone who witnessed it.
Okay.
I heard it firsthand.
The thing that kills me though is that like, if we're
Are
walking
you
down the
close
street,
if
yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
He's pretty loud.
If we're
so-
walking down the street
Right.
and we both see a Pikachu,
Right.
we can both catch the
Yeah,
Pikachu.
I don't get it. That's what I heard.
So
What's the
I don't
problem?
understand why
You would be mad about that?
there's a fight breaking out. That makes no sense.
You stole my Pikachu. Look at your phone. There's another one there.
You loser. Just
I think my favorite thing about it is watch people take weird photos of where the Pokemon are.
oh, those are
Like when
great.
they aim it at a body part or something. It's on your face for a clean pod.
I
It's
think
on your
I think
head.
I actually collected one and it ended up on my wife's chest. It was awesome.
Pokemon trying to get some.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, but that game could frustrate me so bad. I remember we were Poke hunting, and it was before we went and saw the Star Trek movie, right?
Yeah.
And so we're in the parking structure at the movie theater, and a Pokemon pops up. Well, my wife starts turning around in the van.
You know there's an
and
easy fix
I'm
for
doing
that.
this the whole time, trying to keep that little bugger in my sights.
You know there's a fix for that. You don't have to do that.
Stop the car.
No. In the top right hand corner there's a little button that says AR. Flip that button. I swear to God, it'll change your life.
To say action resolved?
No. What happens is it no longer uses the camera, and you no longer have to focus in on it. It uses a fake background. Here, I'll pop an incense right now,
Do it.
so we can see this, so I can show you.
Do it.
Is he
Let
gonna
me
waste
see it.
incense right now?
This is great pod,
This
by the
is
way.
not wasting an incense.
This is great pod.
Okay.
You're showing me what is
So we got the
happening
incense going,
here.
right?
Okay, right. Incense. Little pink
Incense.
cloud flowing around your
Right.
emoji con.
If it were brown smoke
It'd be
or
Mark.
green smoke,
It'd be Mark pooing his pants.
yeah, it definitely would not be incense. Not incense that you'd want to smell.
No.
Oh, look at this.
'Cause he
A
would
wild
skid mark
Paris
himself.
has appeared. Okay,
Okay.
I don't like Paris, but notice
All
how
right.
my
so,
screen is.
so Paris is a little crab character with mushrooms on his head.
So, see the background?
Right.
If you click this AR,
Okay.
oh no, now it's real. No,
Oh,
but if you click it
gotcha.
back over, now it doesn't matter where you go.
okay.
Now I'm
You
gonna
know
catch
what?
this. I'm gonna give you a raspberry.
You know what?
What?
That's a life hack that probably will just make my life so much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because
That
the
would
wife
solve
drives
so
and
many
I
fights
collect
with him
Pokemon.
and
I'm
his
gonna
wife.
tell you right now. Like I said, that'll change your life. And I just caught him.
You heard it here first, folks.
Except for all those people
I'm
who already do
gonna
that.
I'm gonna appraise.
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I've never played the game.
So
Mark-
you didn't know that?
No.
Evan, did you know that?
I had no idea.
Son of Geek
I was about to say, if
oblivious.
Son of Geek knew and didn't tell you, he'd be grounded for like a year.
Oh, yeah.
I'd still play my Xbox.
That would
360,
Okay.
Xbox
So
One,
many-
Hello.
iPad.
I am available to analyze your Paris if you wish. Have you analyzed?
I don't
Do you
think
analyze?
so.
You gotta analyze your Pokemon too.
What does that
Overall, your Paris is above average.
do? What does What does analyze?
I see that its best attribute
What does analyze on
is its attack.
PokeGo?
Let me finish the analysis.
Your lord, Dad.
Do you have to read,
I am certainly
All
impressed by
of
its stats,
the
I
stats?
must say.
or can you just tell me what it is?
Your Paris is below average in size. This ends my analysis. Farewell. Now, here's the deal.
Does that really need to be said?
The person who does your analysis of your Pokemon, they have
Your
different-
analysis.
Your
You just said your
analysis. Ah, pee-pee joke.
Got jokes.
Hey,
No,
can you say
what
that?
they say is an analysis of their hidden stats, and it'll tell you if it's a good Pokemon or not. So that right there was meh. It was an okay Pokemon.
All right, so depending on how many Pokés you collect, right, does that upgrade them? Does that level them up?
Well, no, you get candy. So every time you catch a Pokemon in the wild, you get 3 candy. And then if you turn it back into the professor, he gives you 1 candy.
Well, you're not really in the wild if you're just walking down Main Street.
That is in the wild for Pokemon.
Pokemon-
Outdoors,
You know
son
what'd
of
be funny?
geek. Outdoors.
What if you caught a Pokemon that was inside the mental asylum? Like, look at that.
Maybe it'd be a crazy Pokemon.
It probably be
Probably
Mewtwo.
would be.
But it
That might be a
depends
cool
on
Pokemon.
what Pokemon you're going for. Like, so Magikarp evolves into Gyarados,
The worst
right?
Pokemon ever.
Sure.
Sure.
Yes.
It takes 400 candy
Why would it
to
take
turn a
400
Magikarp
candy?
into a Gyarados.
So why would you turn 3 candy into the professor for 1?
No, you turn the Pokemon into the professor to get 1 candy back, giving you a gross candy growth of 4 candies.
Okay. I'm tracking.
You tracking?
I'm tracking,
You tracking, son?
Tracking.
All
I'm
right.
not paying attention to anything. I'll just listen to the podcast
Well, I was
later.
tracking the
Mark is like, I'm a closet Pokemon player, but I can't tell them I know anything because then they'll know.
anything.
Hey Josh, you know that Pokemon that I was telling you about where if you caught it in the mental asylum, it would probably be Mewtwo?
I don't think anybody can hear you.
A Mewtwo?
Yes, it would probably be a Mewtwo.
With how far away from the microphone you are, I don't think
It's a
anybody.
little
That's
bit.
because you guys put me back there in the stupid tiny little chair.
No, it's not.
He's
Nice
got his
try.
own
And
special
quit complaining
Son
about
of Geek
nice
chair.
try.
It's special for him.
Although I think it would be really cool if the Rock Shop was a Pokestop. We actually submitted it, and it didn't get approved
Why?
yet that I know of.
Why?
For what?
Why hasn't it been approved?
I don't know. Because they probably got application
I
for like
just
a
want
million
to say something
Pokestops.
that is sad to me.
Someone might
And
just get their houses in
this is
Pokestop.
probably our last live show at the Rock Shop.
At the Rock Shop, yes.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
sad to me. For our only live show so
Heartbreaking.
far has been
It
here.
is. Well, and the most
Did we
tragic
even
part
mention that
about
we were
it
at the
is-
rock shop yet? Other than just
Oh.
in passing?
Yeah, no, we're at the Rock Pick Legend Co. For
Oh, I
the-
guess we
Street
should have made
in
that.
Salt Lake
Yeah.
City, Utah.
for the rock show. that's
Beautiful
happening.
downtown
So-
Salt Lake City, Utah. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's 1,000 degrees.
Because we're sitting in the sun.
Kinda.
Anyway, it is pretty warm out today.
No,
But that breeze
So
feels
last time we
delicious.
were here, last time we were here, we did the
Yeah, the
Crystal
breeze right now.
Festival.
Yeah.
The Crystal.
Oh, Crystal.
And this time is not
And it was
the Crystal
pouring
Festival.
rain.
Yeah, it was rainy that
Yeah, so we had to do it inside,
time.
which actually worked out a little better, I think.
It
'cause
worked
was
out.
less
It was
noise.
all right.
Yeah, it
More
was all
tra- but
right.
there was more
we
people
were,
that
we
day,
were
too.
pretty
We were
cramped.
cramped. Now we're not cramped.
And we had to sit across away from the
But
bathroom.
you know, eventually we'll have a tour
tell
bus.
everybody where the bathroom
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Don't worry, eventually we'll
We'll
have
have
a
the
tour
Geek
bus.
Mobile.
And in the tour bus, there'll be a recording studio.
Nice.
It'll be good.
Yeah, as soon as we make
And we'll bring
$1
people
million
into the tour bus and film Geeks Gone Wild.
As soon as we make $2 million off of
Nice.
All right, so
Geeks
finish your
Gone
thought.
Wild.
So the
So
festival
the
we're
rock
doing
shop
today, or whatever.
is closing their doors.
And you're getting farther and farther away from the microphone.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying.
How's this, Mr. DeVille?
I don't know because you're the one with the headphones on. So I.
Oh,
can't-
weird. I'm the one with the headphones?
Yeah.
Maybe I know that I sound okay then.
Is that why you just scooted your chair closer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I
so
didn't say anything.
they're closing their doors, but they're not entirely going out of business. So it's not really a going out of business.
Right.
They're actually going to
Because he's still
close
going
the
to be
brick and
doing.
mortar store.
He's still going to be doing trade shows and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah. So Rick, the owner, is going to be attending rock shows, rock and mineral shows, book shows, even because
Yeah.
he's written a book. It's the Gems of Utah or something like that. I can't remember the name of the book.
We should
And
probably
I'm
find out.
I'm just spitballing this, but I would assume that you could probably order some of his stuff online still.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, they're going to keep their
Is
online
his book
presence.
on Amazon?
They're going to keep their online presence alive. They're actually going to be an all online store. So when you order online, you'll be able to still get the same, high quality minerals, stuff like that.
Nice.
So we're back.
All
We
right.
had a
Sorry about
technical
that. We
difficulty,
had
sort
a
of.
little bit of a sidetrack there.
Yeah.
One of the perks of
Did you
broadcasting
just
live.
rip one again?
That was some motorcycle.
That was
or
a
something.
car door.
Yeah, that
That
was
wasn't
not
a
me.
car door, that was a skateboarder.
Yeah, I don't know
Anyway,
what that
It
was.
sounded
Anyway,
like
it was
something
behind
was
me
creeping
somewhere.
out of your bumhole.
No, dude.
No, so
If that were here, you'd be dead.
Yeah, true.
so
Alright.
yeah, like Mark
Yeah.
was saying, one of the benefits of broadcasting live in public.
Yep, is you just get random people just
And
kind of
we,
walking
like we
up
said,
and
we are right across from a mental.
talking about what's the talking
I
about?
don't
Green
know.
rock
I don't know.
cars?
I have no idea.
Who knows?
Well,
Anyway.
anyway, so
All right,
So
so
the store is going to be moving to online. The website will remain the same. They're going to start loading things on and do all online. And the only
and you can do custom stuff too.
still, yes, they'll
so
still
is this
have-
all? Is this what producer A is going to be doing for them
Yes.
still? Just
She'll be switching over and doing all their networking and online marketing, things
Nice.
like that. They're going to be doing a lot more shows, a lot more traveling. It's going to be a lot of awesome.
Still rock hounding too. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Still going to be doing all the trips
Nice.
in the summers. So if you guys want to go look for rocks, you can still go look for rocks.
Yeah, just reserve yourself a seat
Yeah.
and you can go
That's how
rock
you do.
hounding with the
That's
best
how
of
you
them.
do. So yeah,
So anyway,
I thought it'd be really cool if they had rock and fossil type Pokemon spawning at the rock shop.
do they make such a thing?
I don't know. They've never done that.
No, they
all right. So this is just coming directly out of Josh's behind.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I
but
wouldn't
I
want to
doubt
watch
they're
that
gonna listen.
coming out of your behind.
I wouldn't want to.
I
watch
would
a
actually
rock
want
coming
to,
out.
because that's gonna be
well,
hilarious.
Mark is the anal stunt.
It's
Hey,
true.
this is a clean pod.
That's clean.
Way to go, Logan.
That was clean.
Way to go.
It's just a butt joke.
All right.
Bum jokes.
Where are we at?
Bum jokes.
Where are we at so
Governor.
far?
Bum jokes,
I can't
governor.
see that. Oh, okay.
But it's fun. It's
All right.
good. Pokemon Go. Oh, I've got.
Yeah,
So,
so
do you hatch
Pokey,
any
go.
eggs? Have you hatched any eggs?
I think the wife has.
I get.
I have not. She
Real
just uses
upset.
me to hunt.
Oh, I got a Pidgey. Hold up.
Oh,
Screw you, Pidgey. I hate Pidgeys. This is a 294 Pidgey. So I'm going to try and catch this Pidgey right now, and then I'm going to
It'll
praise
escape.
it.
It'll escape.
Well, I'm only using a regular Pokeball.
I know. It'll escape
Oh,
5 times.
first try!
I caught a Pikachu the other day on my first try.
Nice.
Serious?
First try. Let's appraise this one.
First try.
First try.
So, we have little Pikachu right here, right?
Yeah, this is a little Pikachu right here. This is a real life Pikachu.
Yeah, we have a real life Pikachu here.
Pikachu. Say hi to the people, Pikachu.
See? Oh, Pikachu is shy.
Oh, Pikachu is shy. Oh,
There's a
Oh,
Pikachu. Do
there's
you want to say
Pikachu.
Pikachu?
there we go. Pikachu.
Let's see. Hello, I'm available to analyze your Pidgey.
do it.
You got to get your Pidgey analyzed every once in a while. Overall, your Pidgey
you're
is
telling
above
me?
average.
You're telling me?
I see that its best attribute is its HP. The stats are noticeably trending to the positive. The size of your Pidgey is colossal.
What?
This is indeed exceptional.
What?
Fascinating.
How could
This
a
ends
colossal
my
sized
analysis.
Pokey fit into a Pokeball?
Because like it rips their molecules apart and then it just stores them.
I'm gonna give it back to the professor.
You heard it right
and
here
get some
from
candy.
Geek. It rips your molecules apart.
Nice.
That's why. That's why. If
Like
you
some
put it on
kind of
someone's head,
It
transport.
breaks
or
you
something.
down. It breaks you down to like nuclear level.
Is
Yeah,
that,
and
isn't
then
that
when
how
they open
transporters?
again-
I don't know.
and then like you press
Huh?
the little
Star
button
Trek
and it's
transporter,
wrong,
don't they have
and then they
is it
open
an
up.
alleyway
Why-
or something? I don't know.
Star Trek again.
What's wrong? You know, Logan.
I don't get Logan. He's a
I need
geek
to
and he's
sidetrack
so
here.
mad about Star Trek.
Why do you hate Star Trek?
And you know what?
so
We're
bad?
gonna have to do a Star Trek
thinks that the-
podcast when this show comes out. When this
He
show
thinks
comes
that
out.
he thinks
Wrong.
that the
Sorry, for
weapons
some
are
reason
gay.
the
No.
car threw
He
my
doesn't like
voice
the
off. And
weapons.
I
He
just-
says
There's
that they're
there's
but
there's so much more out there than just Star
But
Trek.
we are geeks. We talk about everything geek. I don't like the podcast.
I
okay,
understand.
I'm not a big fan of Pokemon, but here I am talking about Pokemon.
I understand
We
that
have to
there's
make
more out
sacrifices.
there
You're
in the
not saying
geekiverse.
You're just
Yeah,
saying-
and we cover it all
Get
as much
that.
as we
Why
can.
do you bear such animosity towards
Yeah,
the Trek?
let's have a little therapy
Okay,
right
the reason why I have
Is
such
this something
animosity.
to do with your mother?
No,
Father,
no,
Father.
No.
crazy uncle.
no.
Did he want you to?
It's
no, you
because-
know what? No.
Instead of like other science fiction shows, they always set their ray guns to stun. For crying out loud, blast them, shoot them, kill them dead.
They do.
No, they don't.
Did you ever
Set
hear
your
the Dr.
phases to
Demento?
Set your phases to stun. Why? Kill them. They want to kill you, kill
Are you
them
talking about
first.
Star Trekking Across the Universe?
Trekking Across the Universe by Dr. Demento.
Trekking across the
We
universe,
come in
all is
peace,
going
shoot to
forward.
kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace,
He's
shoot to
dead,
kill,
Jim.
shoot to kill, man.
That's what just
Oh,
totally
it's
drives
life, Jim,
me
but not as we know it. Not as we know
bonkers
it. Not as we
about
know it.
that
It's
show.
life, Jim,
Set-
but
I'm
not as we
setting
know
my
it.
phaser
Not as we
from
know it,
stun.
Captain.
There's Klingons off the starboard
Okay,
bow,
okay.
starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons off the starboard
I'm
bow,
so
starboard
sorry
bow,
that we got
Jim.
Josh going on this. I really am.
Star
You
trekking
started it.
across the universe.
by bringing up Star Trek.
No, you started it. I made a little tiny reference, and then you made it into a huge
trekking across the
deal.
universe.
Anyway,
Always going
So-
forward, we can't find reverse.
Dude,
this is why no one listens to our podcast. Finishes likes. I don't know. People are listening, I guess.
of course people are listening.
Us.
People made it that far. I congratulate them.
Of course they made it that far. They love us.
They do love us. We actually are. That was pretty
Hey,
hilarious.
Dad,
We're awesome.
That was
I have a
pretty.
question
It was
for you.
funny.
What?
Son
if you
of
were
Geek
to
has a
kill, if
question.
you were to kill one person in the Star Trek universe, who would it be?
Who made it? Who created
Gene
Star Trek?
Roddenberry?
Yeah, I'd kill him.
And I bet
No,
your
I have
phaser
to say
wouldn't
one
be
thing about
set-
Star Trek.
I bet your
If you
phaser
kill off
wouldn't
Gene
be set to
Roddenberry,
stun.
Star Trek would have never inspired a lot of the technology that we
It's
have
true.
today.
Your cell phone? Thank you, Star Trek.
I don't think
Yeah.
Star Trek inspired the
Yeah.
iPod Touch.
Yes.
They did. They inspired the cell phone in general.
The tablet?
And you wouldn't have
Thank
all
you,
those
Star
things.
Trek.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody thought of that,
You know
and
what
a lot
that
of people
is?
decided,
You know
let's
what
have to
these
make
are?
those real. Let's figure out how to make all that real.
You know what this is?
Okay, we get it.
You know what this is? Scientific evolution.
I know.
Yes.
Not
Brought
brought
to
to
you
me by Star
By
Trek.
people who had ideas on Star Trek, and then the people took those ideas and decided to make them real.
When was Star Trek first originated? When did it first come out?
Dude,
66.
50th anniversary.
Yeah.
It was 66. Star Trek is
What are you
50 years
Yeah, haven't
old.
you been?
Get over there.
Yeah, we should be doing this about that because
That's where you were.
We
That's
should
where
do a
you need to
podcast
be.
about Star Trek tomorrow, given the fact that it's 50 years old and it's
Okay.
been in the media a lot lately.
Have these been around for 50 years?
No, but they were inspired by ideas that came from that show.
No.
Yeah.
How long have cell phones been on the market?
I don't know, since
20
the late
years.
70s, early 80s, right?
20 years.
Longer than that.
Widespread.
You know what we're
These
going
type
to
of
do?
cell
Here's
phones,
what we're
sure,
going to do.
20 years
Widespread 20 years.
Our next episode, we should do it on Star Trek. And we should bring scientific breakthroughs that give the credit to Star Trek
As
to
their
the
inspiration.
pod.
You better bring a
So
rusty
that-
blade and a bucket because I'll slip my wrist if we
Go
do a
for it.
pod.
That's what's going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it. You heard it here first.
Sorry, Logan's family. I guess he's going to kill himself over this.
You guys
He's
say
that dramatic.
goodbye tonight. And next time we reconvene. And you know what, Logan? You can research all the reasons we should hate Star Trek.
Yes.
He's already done his research.
Look, I'm not like a huge Trekkie by any means.
It's still a damn
I
good
enjoy
show.
the movies.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the show when I was a child, not so
Stop.
much anymore because it's
The new
It's
J.J.
very
Abrams
boring.
movies,
Yeah.
I'm on board with those. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
The original series, Star Trek Next Gen, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Star Trek blah blah blah, Star Trek da da da, Star Trek da da da. How many spin-offs are we gonna have about this retarded show?
What
we have
other
a wide
franchise?
universe, though.
What other
You could do that.
franchise has had as many spin-offs and been as successful?
Law and
Assassin's
Order.
Creed.
Law and Order.
Assassin's Creed.
Really?
Yeah, well, when
Yes.
a Law and Order's been around for 50 years, then I might give it.
Assassin's Creed.
What Mark said. When they've been around for 50 years and people are still
And
watching
also,
them.
all of those spin-offs weren't in the exact same 5 minutes of each other. Star Treks were not all in the same 5 minutes of each
It's
No,
other.
that's
true.
because the first season of Star Trek was actually canceled.
Yes, it was.
Well, no, actually, it never
They
made
got
it past
picked.
the pilot. Do you know how we have to thank for that?
Probably the Shat.
No. No, because William Shatner was not in the
He
pilot.
did shat himself, though, when he heard about this.
I'm going to blow your mind. I'm dropping some Trek knowledge
Isn't
on
this
you.
supposed to be about
Lucille
Pokemon?
Ball.
All right, that's
Lucy.
our pod. Thank you, people.
Lucy.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
true.
Lucy.
It was brought
She
to you
watched
by
the
their,
pilot.
Their,
It,
Their
after it
production
was
company.
rejected, she watched the pilot.
what was their production company called? Desi Arnaz?
Something.
Or,
Yeah. Whatever it
I don't-
was.
I don't remember.
But
I
I'm not
do
a big
know.
Lucille Ball fan either.
Lucy saw the
That's
pilot
okay. This
episode.
is just
I love Lucy. Nah,
yeah,
not really.
but this is just history.
Yeah. So Lucy saw the
And,
pilot, loved it, and said, "Okay, I can see the studio's argument that
Pop
it's not
culture
very,
history. That's it.
marketable. So let's
Okay.
work with it. Let's work with
Here's
it.
another reason why
And it
I'm
became
not
one
on
of the
board
single
with the
most
Trek.
Famous
Is because
franchises.
the dialogue used is so 1960, 1950.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's
It
when
was
it took
made
place.
then. The heck?
No, the dialogue for everything, all of them. Next Gen, Deep Space Nine.
Well, they had to set a tone. They had to stick with that tone because they already created it.
Well,
they
it's
start changing the
and
tone.
it is the Navy.
Yeah, it is the Navy because Gene Roddenberry was in the Navy in real life.
In the Navy.
So that's the only military he knew. So that's why he made all his ranks and everything based basically off the Navy.
I think
and if you think about ships, it makes sense.
I think we're setting a tone here for our live events. Logan
Piss off,
leaves
Logan.
disappointed.
Isn't this supposed to be about Pokemon Go? Not
We
about
changed.
how much
Talked
my
about-
We
dad
flow
hates freaking
like a
Star
river.
Trek?
we talked about Pokemon Go.
We
Yeah,
flow.
we're like-
we Pokemon flow.
what is that?
So
Gender fluidity.
gender fluidity, podcast fluidity.
That's what we do, baby.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. This has been a clean podcast edition.
As clean as possible.
Broadcasted and
Well,
recorded
it wasn't
live.
a G, it's PG.
Yeah, it's PG.
Yeah.
So this is a PG rated pod.
Maybe PG-13.
It's
Nah.
not. No, there was
We
not
made
really
some
any
Pokemon
swearing.
jokes earlier.
PG.
Yeah, but that's innuendo.
Come on. If
As in
SpongeBob
Nintendo?
if SpongeBob can make
Innuendo.
those kind of jokes and
Yeah,
and still be on
SpongeBob makes
TV,
those jokes all the time. So
That's
does
true.
Family Guy.
That's true.
Yeah,
Well,
Family
thank you for
Guy's
tuning
not
in,
showing
everybody. You
show.
guys are awesome.
South Park too.
South
We're
Park
here
doesn't
at Rock
exist.
Paper Legend
South Park
Company.
Kid Show either.
Probably
South
the
Park
last
is
live
rated TV-14.
event
Here at the Rock.
here
Shop.
at the Rock Shop.
We do have a couple others planned.
We got a
we talked
couple
about last
other
time.
events lined up.
So-
we got to schedule those.
Listen, stay tuned in to the Facebook page. We'll have all our updates, all of our where we're gonna be's.
Absolutely. I'll be
Yeah.
creating events.
And if
This
you
one was
listen
kind of
to this
impromptu.
and you go there,
Yeah, this
and
one
talk to
was
us,
kind
that'd
of
be
thrown
awesome.
together last minute.
Yeah,
type
we didn't have a
style.
chance. There wasn't as
Thanks,
many
Josh.
people here to interview like last time.
No.
No,
It's not nearly as busy as it was
Unfortunately.
last time.
no, the
So-
And
Crystal
that's because
Bowl.
we didn't announce that we were going to be here before.
Hey,
Alan
we
did
better
last
be
time.
Yeah, that's right.
Of
Because
course.
we made the impact of the Crystal Bowl being
Yes.
so
All
successful.
those weirdos were here.
So successful last time.
All right, so you guys know what your
Don't
job
forget-
is right
Don't forget about the
now.
Luke Cage thing we're trying
Yes,
to put together.
yes.
Luke Cage
Well, I
viewing
was-
party for
I was-
season 1.
I was just about to say that.
Good.
And
I'm
keep
glad
it
You
we're-
guys know what your job
Good,
is.
because you
know
wanted
what
me
you're
to.
supposed
you
to do
wanted
now.
me to shut up at the beginning about
What
it.
you're supposed to do
Right?
right now is like,
He
comment,
wanted me to shut up about the Luke Cage viewing party.
subscribe,
Yes, like, comment, subscribe,
like,
Share.
comment, subscribe, share, love,
talk about with your friends. Debate.
Thumbs up.
Go
thumbs
to the
up.
Rate
go
us
to
on,
the,
on iTunes and give us a thumbs up. Give us
Go
a
to the
good
water
rate.
cooler and talk
Keep
about
a
it with all your
lookout for more
friends.
episodes with me in them.
All right,
Because I'm
and
awesome.
Yeah, Sonic
Yep.
Geek, he'll pop in and out every once
he'll
in a
be
while.
there.
Heck
He'll
yeah.
be there.
Clean pods, you can probably expect him to be there.
True.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, thanks.
Oh, just to kind of get back full circle, live long and prosper.